Hello and welcome to Mark and Kelly's Chips, Tips and Things. So here we are at Japes.
We're at Japes.
Now this is on a recommendation, so Samuel, if you're watching, this video is dedicated to you. Before we go in, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we hope you enjoy this vlog. Let's go. So our garlic bread with mozzarella has arrived, and there it is.
Here he is. So they bring it on this really nice sort of board. Well, it's a board with an actual metal plate on there. A little dainty, but it does smell delicious. I can smell onions. I don't know if it's from this, but you can see the onions on them, or scallions.
Yeah.
So those are spring onions.
So I can't wait to try it.
Well, you're going to have a little try first. So Kelly's going to rip a piece.
It's very hot.
It smells delicious, I've got to say. Look at the, I'm going to zoom in here. Look at the string cheese effect as Kelly pulls that.
Or tries to pull it.
There you go. You can see the steam come from that there.
It's going to be very, very hot, so...
Give it a bite. It looks hot.
It's light, it's fluffy.
Yeah,
it's
look
delicious.
at that. It looks really flaky actually. Look at that, and I can see all the little semolina at the bottom.
Yeah, it's a bit hot to hold in my hand, but yeah, it's delicious. Here it is, Mark's going to try. Wow.
The gooey cheese.
Yeah?
That's really nice. It's got very bread-like as well. It tastes so fresh.
Light and fresh, yeah.
That cheese is delicious. I love the smell from it. It's really nice when you've got that sort of melty cheese smell. On the base as well, you can see that. You can really taste the semolina in it.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
So the pizzas have arrived. I've ordered the Picante, and there was peppers on it, but I swapped out the peppers for red onion. But this looks amazing.
Now they are quite small in circumference, but they are, look at that, they are really, really deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a double fries. And I love the fact they put all the spring onions on. If you like spring onions, these are few, but these are the double fries. And then I went for the Mediterranean. So this has got goat's cheese in it, peppers, olives. I think it's got regular cheese in as well. So look at that. And again, that lovely, 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 lovely deep pan. Served on the two.
So here are the sauces, and here, this is $1.95. So I got two. So it can be quite expensive at $1.95.
Now this is their special sauce.
Yes.
Which is, let me just zoom in there.
Yeah, the special sauce is mayo, mustard, chopped gherkins and smoked paprika.
Mayo, mustard, chopped gherkins and smoked paprika. Sounds interesting.
I know. I can't wait to dip into this.
There we are. good.
It's almost like a burger sauce.
I'm going to have a go there. You can see me in the focus.
The chips are fluffy outside and a little bit crunchy on the outside. Sorry, fluffy on the inside, a little bit crunchy on the outside.
That's really good actually, that sauce. I like it.
I'm not sure which way I like it. Whether I like it slightly less crispier. But they are good, they are tasty.
Recommend the sauce.
And I do like the sauce, yeah. But it wouldn't top my normal mayo. Because I like my mayo. Now obviously you have to, it's not a prerequisite, but you should eat pizza with your hands. But because all the other things were so hot, I have a feeling that this pizza is fresh out the oven. I can feel the steam coming off it. So I think I'm going to be safe and use my knife and fork. So let's cut into this bad boy.
It does look amazing.
Wow.
I can't get over how deep that is and rich that is. So as you can
Look
see,
at all that sauce.
Kelly's going to go for the big cut. And yeah, and there is quite a bit of sauce in there as well.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of ingredients. And these chips, I'll tell you something, I keep jamming these chips.
Here we go.
Right. So you cut
I
it in
don't know if
half.
you can see the steam coming out of there.
You can just about make it out, but you could. I'm just looking at all those packed ingredients.
Yeah. The
That's
steam is amazing.
Now you're going to cut off a little bite-sized chunk.
I'm going to try to.
I'm just gooch.
All the steam is coming off there. I'm thinking, am I going to... You see the steam?
Yeah, I can see the steam. Right, don't burn your mouth.
I'm going to try not to with all that hot cheese.
Good.
It's packed full of flavour.
Yeah.
It's that parmesan, the onions. I've got a Nedua sausage on mine as well. And you can really taste that. And the fresh basil, so amazing. Really good, really, really good pizza.
There we go. Right, we're going for the Mediterranean. You can see mine is lovely impact and the highlight thing. So again, like Kelly, let me just cut into it quickly so you can just see. You can see that steam coming off of it.
Yeah.
Also as well, you can see as I tear it apart, that's the goat's cheese, you've got the sauce. I've got whole olives in there. So let me get a little bite-sized piece. Now I want a little bit of olive, I want a little bit of goat cheese. That is amazing. That is so fresh. So tomatoey. That tomato sauce is delicious. You really get the flavours in. You can just see that cream cheese as well, that goat's cheese, just melts into the tomato sauce as well. And the peppers that are actually fresh, you can see they're actually charred slightly. What I always dislike is when you get a cheaper pizza, they put frozen veg on the top, so but this is definitely fresh. That is delicious. What I didn't show you is look at this. There's cheese in the crust. So as I rip it apart, you can see the cheese.
Now, Mark has given me a bit of his. I'm not a lover of goat's cheese, but I'm going to try it and see.
Give it a try.
Oh yeah, no. I can't really taste goat's cheese, but now I can.
I love the goat's cheese. I can't believe you can't like the goat's cheese.
The thing with me about goat's cheese is it can be overpowering. However, I'm not saying I like it, but it's not overpowering in this pizza. I've got to say, it's quite palatable, but it's not my favourite. I actually really like mine that I've got. Unlike Mark, should I say, it's got that little stuffed crust bit in there.
Go on, give it a test so you can show.
Ooh.
What I love about
Actually, it's cooled down now, so I might be able to use my hands.
this is what I call the string theory. The Look at that. That is amazing. That's all that gooey cheese right in that crust.
It's still going.
That's amazing. Look at that. Oh.
There we go.
If you like the gooey cheese,
coming off that.
if you like gooey cheese, that is for you.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, there you have it. I defeated it. But Kelly struggled like you wouldn't believe. Now, I've got to say, they are very, very deceptive, these pizzas. They look small when they come. And I've got to be honest, when I first saw it, I thought, oh God, that is so small. But they are very, very filling. I've got a huge appetite and I struggle to eat mine. So, and you struggle to eat yours.
Yeah, but Mark ate the majority of the chips as well, and the majority of the garlic bread with cheese. So I can see why he would be quite full. But I didn't eat that much. But with my I was still full.
Now we are going to ask for a doggy bag because I do believe here that they do that. We'll double check, but I do believe they will provide a doggy bag. So we will see.
I hope so, because I can't eat it. So our final thoughts on Japes. Really good pizza. I thought it was very tasty. I liked the size of it because the size was just perfect for me, but even then I still had to get, you know, it boxed up. The other thing, although I got it boxed up, there were no bags, so I'll have to carry it like this now for the rest of the day.
That's a good point though, so I was going to stop you there because that's if you can't finish it, you can have it taken away, little doggy bag. You
can get it in a doggy bag, so don't feel that if you can't finish the food that you can't take it away, because they will give you a box and you box it up yourself. I really enjoyed the garlic bread with cheese. The chips were a bit too crispy for me. They were nice and they were fluffy on the inside. However, the actual fries, they're a bit too crispy. They're twice baked, so a bit too crispy for me.
I agree with that. For me, they're just a bit like oven chips. They're obviously not oven chips, but they taste a little bit like it. So I wasn't a big fan of the chips. Yeah,
and I think the thing that you need to watch out for are the sauces. Now, they call them dips here, but in most places, if you ask for mayo or ketchup or any type of sauce, it's free. However, here they charge you $1.95. I got two because I asked her what the size was and she said like this. However, she didn't tell me how deep it was, just that it was this size. So I thought, well, that's not going to be enough, I'll get two. So we paid almost £4, more than a price of a bottle of sauce. For the chips, so I felt that was a bit an excessive price when something like that should be free. The other thing that I thought was a little bit pricey were to add toppings on. So it was $1.95 and $2.95 per topping, depending on the topping that you wanted. I felt that was a bit excessive. On the Picante pizza, there was peppers, and I didn't want the peppers, but I actually wanted to replace them with onions. That was fine. That didn't cost any more. So that was actually quite good.
We didn't buy any toppings though, did we?
No, but when I was reading, because originally what I wanted was the Chicago pizza. And I was going to add the Nedua sauce and onions, but it was $1.95 per topping, which would have been £4. So instead what I did, I ordered the Picante and then swapped out one of the toppings. Because that was it was all the toppings that I wanted, bar the onions. So I just swapped out the pepper, put in the onions, and it was basically what I wanted. So, and it didn't cost me, it actually cost $14.95, I believe, for that specific pizza. So so it worked out well in the end, actually. So
What did you think of the pizza?
I enjoyed the pizza.
The pizza was amazing.
Tasty. What did you think?
Oh, it was absolutely amazing. I thought the pizza was so good. Don't be fooled by the small size of it. It's when it came out, I thought, oh, was that it? But it was really deceptive. It's so filling. It really was. I struggled to eat mine.
The bread, sort of the dough was very light. It was very bready. It was really tasty, don't you think?
Yeah, it was delicious. It really was good, and it was, like you say, you can tell that was fresh.
And what surprised me was that it was stuffed crust, because I didn't realise that the crust would be stuffed with cheese.
So I know.
Quite a nice surprise. nice.
That lovely stringy gooey cheese.
And with mine, because I had the Nedua, it made the pizza even spicier. And well, the pizza wasn't spicy, but with the Nedua, the sauce, Nedua sausage, it really makes it spicy. And I really like spice. And I loved the saltiness of the cheese. That really added to the flavour. I loved the basil. Oh, it was tasty. Just a tasty pizza.
Yeah, my goat's cheese was fantastic. All that cheese just melted into that delicious tomato sauce. Really nice.
And I would come here again.
Absolutely, definitely. Soho, we are at Crème. We're going to go in to get some of their world famous cookies. Let's go in. So here we are, we're outside Crosstown Doughnuts and we're going to try some of their specialities. Let's go inside.
So we've just left Soho and we're coming into, well, we're still in Soho and we're at Compton's of Soho, but look how packed it is. You know, it's sunny. It wasn't sunny earlier, it's actually overcast.
What's amazing is that we've got our mask on just because it's so busy here, but look how busy it is. They blocked off the traffic so everybody can sit out in the street, which is a fantastic idea, I think.
Yeah.
Really, really good. If you look how busy it is, everybody's enjoying themselves, it's nice and warm, it's sunny. You can sit and you can really utilise the street space. I think more London streets should do this.
Yeah, more London streets so that, you know, you're free to sort of wander. But I suppose what would be nice as well is if they made a gap sort of in the centre of the tables so that people could, they didn't just have to walk on the pavements, because of course a lot of people are gathered on the pavements. So what would be good is if they made a central aisle down the middle of the tables at least. But it's so vibrant, so lively, so many people are out. It's amazing. So you saw us earlier. We've got the creme and we've got the Crosstown Doughnuts.
We've just come back. As you can see, we've had a quick change of clothes. We're ready to go. Let's just hold up.
We've got the plates ready.
We do. We've got the bags ready. So, creme, put them in these lovely little bags, as you can see here. That's for the biscuits. And then we got the Crosstown. It is Crosstown?
It is Crosstown Doughnuts.
I don't know what I keep calling it something else. But it's Crosstown Doughnuts. Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Now.
Which one are we doing first?
Well, let's do the cookies first because I'm thinking they may be less of a mess. Right now, I just want to show. This is the Miso and white chocolate.
And now look at these. Look at the size of these cookies. So they come in these little bags with creme written on them. Now the cookie itself, let's just zoom in. Can you see that? Look how thick that is. It's almost like a cake.
Yeah.
It's so big. You can see with the bottom as well how they bake them, but they are really, really thick. So that one is white chocolate and...
Miso and white chocolate.
Miso white chocolate.
And this is the milk chocolate chip.
Milk chocolate. Oh, wow. There we go, look.
Does smell absolutely amazing.
So, creme. This is... What was this again?
That's milk chocolate chip.
Milk chocolate chip. There we go, look. Look at that. I can't wait. It's not like a regular cookie, which are obviously a lot flatter. These are quite big. Okay. And then we've got one other to try, which is... Now, I actually wanted to try this one. A, because I love chocolate. And B, because it's actually vegan. You can see how unctuous it is, because it's even got some of the chocolate smeared on the...
oozing out of that.
Yeah, on the creme wrapper. But, look at that. It looks like what I would say is a sort of massive lump of cookie dough, but it's actually all baked, ready to go. And there are chocolate tips, if you can see there, just sort of looks like they're mashed in there. It almost looks like Play-Doh, but oh, wow.
They all smell just divine. I've got to say, divine.
Now then, obviously, with any cookie or cake, you've got to have your tea or you've got to have your coffee. So I've gone for coffee.
And I have gone for tea.
In our Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things mug. Right, let's get to it.
So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a little TikTok at the same time. And what I'm going to get Mark to do is cut that. He's got chocolate all over his hands. So let me just, okay, so he's going to go ahead and cut that. And you can see in between, Mark's going to lift it up and show you.
So, just to show, I've kept the creme thing, and you can just see there, look, the chocolate there. Look at inside there. So I've cut that in half. Oops. Can you see that inside there? You've actually got, if I can point that out, chocolate all there melted inside that gooey interior. Look at that. That is amazing.
Can't wait to try it.
I was so excited I banged it into the camera. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, you can zoom in now. There we are. So you just get an idea of those cookies. Right, okay, so this one is...
Miso and white chocolate.
Now, I wasn't sure about this one, if I like Miso, so I'm just going to try... We'll try a little bite of it. Here we go. Look how thick they are.
I know.
They are huge.
I was thinking, was that actually cooked? Like, was it a little bit raw, as in, you know, you get cookie dough and stuff like that?
Yeah.
But that's actually, I believe, the juice of the Miso.
Ah, okay.
I think we'll try it and find out. Ching ching.
That's really good. It's almost like a cake.
I was right, it's the juice of the Miso.
Yeah. Oh, nice. The miso gives it almost like an earthy taste. But you get this the sweetness of that cookie, the chocolate comes in.
The white chocolate. It's a little bit salty as well. I can taste a little bit of salt in there. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot sweeter. I've got to say.
Not at all. In actual fact, that's good for me because I don't like really sweet. When it's like sticky, sweet and gooey.
And I thought it was going to be, it tastes a little bit nutty.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah, there's definitely an earthy, nutty taste in there. So that's good. Now I'm going to mark them actually at the end, not now.
Yeah.
Because I want to try the other so I can do the comparison with it.
Yeah.
So, but that's a good for me.
Yeah.
I would eat that again.
Yeah, I would eat that again. So, if you leave your plate there, then what I'll do...
Okay, so the next one.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is the white chocolate.
No, this is the milk chocolate.
Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. This is the milk chocolate. And you can actually see...
Milk chocolate chip.
There's the little chips in there. As you can probably see as I zoom that in. There you go. In there. Again, very unctuous, very big.
I'm going to cleanse my palate. Oh, wow.
Right, now, so I have just, excuse me, my hands are clean. Now I have just cut that in half. You can see there. Let it zoom. And that is the middle of it. That's that unctuous cookie dough in there. I'll bring the other one to the top so you can see. That's what it looks like on the outside. That's the inside. Look at that. Really sticky and gooey. I'm really looking forward to trying this. Okay, so
Yeah.
there we go. In half and half. Grab one.
That's too big for me.
There we go. Sticky, chewy. I'm hoping this is going to be a classic here. Here we're going to go.
Ching ching.
That's really nice. That cookie dough is really soft. It's so nice.
It's so soft. It's so nice. But also what I'm thinking, these just came out the oven when we bought them.
Yeah, they did.
They literally came out of the oven, and I think we should have had them warm as well.
Yeah.
Or we could have warmed these up.
Do you know, I was just thinking that these would be delicious warm.
Warm, yeah. I think you would get the full effect if they were warm. I think they're delicious now, but I think next time I think we probably have to try it there and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Or put them in the oven.
When you get them straight from the shop, try them then. We will try them probably a bit later with them warm, but that is really good.
As if they're going to last that long.
That's amazing. Now then, compare the two. I prefer the chocolate
Yeah, because I can see you're eating it, so I can see that you're leaning more towards the milk chocolate chip.
Don't get me wrong, the matcha's nice.
Miso.
Uzo, sorry. But the I prefer the chocolate chip, and again, it's not overtly sweet.
No.
I was shocked at that. Actually, I thought these would be really sticky.
That's
sweet.
what I was expecting. I was expecting them to be super sweet, but they're not.
Not at all.
Now, yeah, I would say I would lean towards the milk chocolate chip, I think.
I'm going to try the matcha one again.
Not that I wouldn't get the matcha one again. Not matcha, because he keeps saying matcha. Miso.
Sorry,
miso and white chocolate. Not that I wouldn't get the miso and white chocolate again, because I would. But if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably choose the milk chocolate.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got one more to go.
Now this one is not my thing at all. I'm not very much into the triple chocolate type, you know, biscuits.
This is suitable for vegans, just to let you know.
Yeah.
So it is the vegan double chocolate chip. And look how big that is. That is a lovely cookie. That is huge. Here we go. So I'm going to cut this one in half.
Okay. Let's
as I lick my fingers.
Wow.
Right, so I've just cut this one, and as you can see, that is pretty solid chocolate. Can you see that? Look at that all the way through. Not so much gooey, this one, but look at it. It's just basically just thick chocolate. So I am looking forward to doing this. This is more up my street than Kelly.
I think it would have been gooey if we had warmed it.
Yeah,
or
probably.
If we had eaten it warm.
Anyway.
Oh my life, because the chocolate is melting.
Yeah, it
The
does.
chocolate chips are melting. Oh my goodness.
They're all melting in my hands. Mmm. It's like a very nice brownie.
Mmm. It's rich.
Mmm.
It's dark. Mmm.
It's got a very earthy flavour to it as well, actually. It's not, again, it's not very sweet.
Not overtly sweet at all. Mmm. But you can taste the chocolate in there, and it's really sort of coating my mouth.
It's very chocolatey. It's quite a rich chocolate taste.
It's too chocolatey for me. And I love chocolate. But for me, it's very chocolatey.
That's like eating a chocolate bar. A big chocolate bar. But that is good. Okay.
Mark is eating a lot of it, so I can see for him that this is very good.
That's what's left. We'll take the wrappers off. Okay, so we had Miso.
Miso and white chocolate.
Chocolate chip, regular chocolate chip, and we had double chocolate. That was delicious. Okay, give me your preferences. Put them in order, 1, 2, 3.
Milk chocolate chip.
Yeah.
And then the miso and white chocolate, and then the double chocolate.
Kelly doesn't know what she's talking about. So the double chocolate is going number 1. The chocolate chip, I agree, will be up there, number 2. The miso for me is number 3. It's nice, but it's not for everybody. It's got, like I said, a very earthy taste. It's almost like having something savoury with chocolate. But for me, that's my 3.
I disagree with Mark with regards to the earthy taste. I feel like
I'm carrying on.
let me try a little bit again.
Go on, have another bit.
If I just cut, yeah.
It's earthy.
No. But now, because I had the chocolate one, I find this a lot sweeter.
Do you know what? Actual fact, that's very, very true. What Kelly says is right. The chocolate one really does make other things taste sweet.
Yeah.
And
so this now, it tastes a lot sweeter to me after I've eaten
yeah, it
the
does.
double chocolate.
It does.
A lot sweeter.
We probably should have had this one last. I think we would have appreciated it more.
No, I appreciated it just fine. It's number 2 for me.
No, number 3 for me. Well, there we have it. Before we lick our fingers, that is our review on the actual cookies from Crème. Crème is actually in Soho. So I hope you, if you do get a chance to, go down there, enjoy. We recommend going. Really enjoyed those cookies. There you have it. That's it.
So now let's try.
Ooh,
Crosstown.
That's that. Ow. Okay.
Okay, so now, if you grab that plate, moving on to Crosstown, baby.
Right, now if 3 cookies wasn't enough, we are going for Crosstown. Now Crosstown are donuts. This is one sent to us by...
recommended to us.
Yeah, recommended to us by a viewer.
Samuel.
Samuel.
So Samuel, this is dedicated to you.
And thank you so much. Actually, because Crème was as well. So we thank you both for these.
Yeah.
So Crosstown are donuts. You've seen us review Donut Time. You've seen us review Bread Ahead. This we've never tried before. So So we ordered 3 donuts rather than they do
6
packs of 6, but I thought there's no way, Kelly, we are going to eat 3.
I was going to order 6 nonetheless, but Mark put his foot down and said, right, no, and I was just like,
yeah, in a strop, but I just thought
not a strop, but just, I want you to 6.
But I've got to say, these look delicious. So we've got 3 here that we're going to show you.
Wow.
And they do look amazing. All right, now I'm going to bring this up to the camera so you guys can see this. There we go. Look at those. So I just want to go through them and I'll pivot them as we go. Let's start with the one that I most like the look of. Right, this one here, as you can see, this one is the peanut butter and blackcurrant jelly. So almost like blackcurrant jam. I love PB&J, so this is one that's really, really up my street. Really looking forward to this one. Turn it around, which is Kelly's choice, and this one is Apricot and Thyme.
Yep, Apricot and Thyme.
Now, I've never heard of this before as well. So thyme, the actual herb, and it looks like, you know when you get an apricot Danish, it looks like that type of apricot that's embedded in there. And the final one, let me just put the paper down so you can see it. Was this one key lime pie?
No, this was lime and coconut.
Lime and coconut, I beg your pardon. For some reason I thought it was key lime pie. Lime and coconut, so that's this one here. So there's the apricot one there, the peanut butter one there, and lime and coconut. I'm hoping that tastes a bit like a cocktail.
So pop it on there.
Right, okay, here we go. So we're going to, I've drank my coffee already because I enjoyed so much with the cookies.
With the cookies. So now we're going to try these donuts. I hope you've got water for the donuts.
No, I haven't. But anyway, we can just carry on. We'll plow on. Right, okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Which one are we going for first?
Let's go for the lime and coconut first.
Right, lime and coconut. So this is one we are obviously had as a, I don't want to say third choice, but this was one that we just, Kelly and I picked the ones we wanted. So I picked the PB&J. Kelly did.
I wanted the PB&J too. That was
a joint choice.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. So let me just bring this up.
Wow! Look at that cream inside.
Okay, there it is. So there's our beautiful, beautiful donut. Let's zoom in there. Once you cut it in, look at that cream in there. That is just, and I can smell it as well. Oh, that's got a really unctuous smell to it.
Let me have a little.
Can you? That's just heavenly donut. Right. Now you've got the bit with the biscuit crumb on the top.
Okay, but I just need to cut it because when Mark cuts it, he cuts it for his palate, right?
Just take a bite.
Which is huge, and I'm thinking I can't have something that huge.
Just fussy. I just take a big bite from it.
I know you do, darling.
Right.
I know you do.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to take a big bite.
Okay,
there's mine.
Here we go.
There's
ching,
Kelly's. Ching ching. Here we go. That's good. That cream in there is so good.
Can't tell you what it tastes of, but
oh, I got the lime. I got the lime here. That is really good. I've got to say that's one of the nicest donuts I've had in a long time.
Really? I don't know what I was expecting. I've got to say.
Oh, try the icing. Sorry, try the icing. The icing is really, really.
That's what I had.
Yeah, it's the lime.
Oh, is it?
Try the. Just take some of the icing off the top. That icing is fantastic. It's got a really, really delicious lime flavour. Really zesty. That's so good.
Yeah, I've got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
That is fantastic. That lime is
really, really good.
I'm giving that a 9 out of 10.
I'm not going to mark. Do you know what? I'm very hesitant because I'm thinking if that's good, right? I wonder how the other two are going to taste. So that's why I'm hesitant at the moment. I'm thinking I'm not scoring anything just yet.
But I am. So I'm giving that a 9. That is that good. Okay, for the next one we're going to do, I'm going to cut open the apricot one. So this will be the apricot.
Apricot
and thyme.
Apricot and thyme. Let's go. Wow.
Okay, let me show you. So I've cut them in half. So there's our apricot and thyme in its entirety. I'll just get it to zoom in there. There it has. Cut it open and look, you've got that apricot, and you can see the thyme there. Look, that green leaf is the thyme, and this, look, there's thyme actually. If you can see, there's little flecks in the dough. Now that's thyme. So they baked it into the dough. Absolutely fantastic. So let's cut Kelly a tiny piece, because I can't eat a big piece.
But what he's done, he's cut it in a quarter, and I don't want to.
Just take a bite of it, because you need to have the middle bit.
Oh my goodness.
Just take the middle bit. Right, okay, here we go.
It's just oozing out all that cream. Wow. All that. Oh, I don't know. How unusual.
Do you know what? The thyme gives it almost like a savoury taste. It's unusual. I can't work out if I like it or not.
Yeah.
For me, I think I would remove the thyme.
Yeah, it's just very...
I'm having a big sprig of the thyme now. It works. Don't get me wrong, it works, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. It works, but I don't think it's for me.
Yeah, I agree with Kelly actually. If that was down to me, I would prefer that donut without the thyme. Thyme is what you... Is it lamb you normally have it with?
No, because that's rosemary.
What would you have it? You would have it with a certain meat, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And I can't, and that's the thing for me. It's almost sort of giving undertones that this should be a savoury dish, and my brain is thinking, well, hang on a minute.
Do you know what? It reminds me of something that would be, and it's not, but it just reminds me of something that would be in a curry.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Do you see what I mean?
Like a sweet curry.
Yeah, and I just think that, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm going to give that one a 6. The quality of the donut, as with the coconut and lime, is fantastic. It's really fresh. It's really bready. It's got a delicious flavour to it, and the smell is really sweet. So for me, I do enjoy the donut. However, I'm not sure about that thyme. I'm not sure about the thyme. Don't get me wrong. The texture of the donut is nice, but if I had to judge it against texture of other donuts, let's say, for me, bread ahead with regards to texture, cut it down this way, I think. Yeah. The texture of bread ahead donut still surpasses all the donuts so far. Okay. So it surpasses donut time. Texture wise, surpasses donut time, surpasses Crosstown at the moment. Alright, there we go. So and Krispy Kreme. So let's try this. I don't know what's baked into it as well. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So let's try it. And then, this is the last one. This is the PB&J one. If you just show them the underneath. Oh yeah, look, there's a little ring at the base. But also, what is it that's baked into it? What are the flecks there? Yeah, there are some flecks. Can you? I don't know if you can see that there, but there are actually in there. You can see little dark flecks, and I'm not sure what that is. If it's like a herb they baked it, we will find out. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Wow, so I've just cut it. Again, you can see the little flakes. That's really dark at the base. So I'm just going to show you guys. So this is a cross section. I've just cut it in half. Let me just zoom in so you can see. Now at the base there, can you see that? It's quite dark in there. It looks like they put a hole in here and then just put the dough in there just to capture all this. There's a lot of jam in there, and you've got peanuts on the top. So it's very, very generous. I'm going to cut tiny little piece. There we go. You get extra, wow. You get extra jelly in that. Alright. I'm trying to grab the extra jelly. Right. So here we go. PB&J. This is one that we were both looking forward to the most. PB&J. Mmm. That's nice.
It's good.
What are you going to say? I hear a but.
It's good, but Donut Time's better with their PB and J Lo. For me, Donut Time was better.
Now then,
But I do like this.
I'm going to say this. I do agree with Kelly, and I think the reason being this needed more peanut butter in it. What they've tried to do to actually compensate for the peanut butter is put peanuts in it, and it's not the same. There are a lot of peanuts on this one.
And the thing is as well, the jam is very, very sweet.
Oh, the jam's delicious.
Yeah.
I've got to say the jam.
The jam, for me, is slightly a bit too sweet for me.
Not for me. That's really, really good quality jam.
Yeah, it's very nice jam, but it's just a bit too sweet for me. I don't know if it's too sweet or a little bit too tart. I can't quite tell.
There is a herb in here, and I'm not sure what it is. At first I thought it was pepper, but I don't think it is.
No. It's not poppy seeds, is it?
Could be. I've got to say though, I've just had another bit with the peanuts, and it goes really, really well. Of the three you've tried, so of the PB&J, the apricot, and the coconut and lime, which is your favourite? I'm going for another coconut and lime.
Coconut and lime is my favourite.
Oh, I can't decide. It's a toss-up between the two. I think... I can't decide. I really can't decide. I think the PB&J just edges it, but you're talking millimetres.
Yeah.
If anybody bought me the coconut and lime one without the PB&J, I would be more than happy with it, because both are equally good. The apricot one and thyme is a bridge too far for me. I probably wouldn't have that one again. Nice. If someone bought it for me, I would eat it.
Yeah.
If I went into the shop again and they had them on sale, I would try something else.
Also, if somebody offered me that, I wouldn't eat the whole thing.
No?
No. If somebody offered me the apricot and thyme, I wouldn't eat the whole thing. I much prefer, I think out of the three is the coconut and lime. I think that was quite nice.
Yeah, so for me, if we're going to do the top three, for me, like I said, it's I'm going to say it's neck and neck between the PB&J and
really?
And the lime and coconut one for me, and then last would be the apricot. That's it for Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things today. We hope you enjoyed this video. As always, please like, share and subscribe. It helps us make more. Take care, look after yourselves, and remember, you are never too old to have fun. Bye for now.
Bye for now.